Ladies and gentlemen, girls who've cried in silence, women who've rebuilt themselves from ruins, this one is for you, for every woman who's been underestimated, ignored, coasted, left behind. I want to tell you something powerful today. If you do this, he will never forget you. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. But this isn't about revenge. This is about transformation. It's not about winning him back. It's about rising so high, he can't reach you anymore. Are you ready to become unforgettable? Then listen closely. First, fall in love. Not with him. Fall in love with yourself, your mind, your flaws, your magic. That's where it begins. He will remember the girl who chose herself. Work on your glow. Not the glow on your skin, but the glow in your spirit. Read, build, meditate, hustle. Level up so much that your past version looks at you and says, "Who is this queen?" Silence is your weapon. Don't chase, don't argue, don't beg. Be silent and let your progress scream. That silence will echo in his mind louder than your words ever did. Focus on your body. Not for vanity, not for attention, for power. Health, discipline, strength. Walk into a room like you own it. Because now, you do. Make money. Build your empire. Create your own table, your own throne. Be the woman who doesn't wait for someone to choose her. Be the one who chooses herself. He will never forget. The woman who didn't crumble when he walked away. The woman who turned heartbreak into fuel. The woman who made pain her power. The woman who smiled even when her heart was breaking. Stop explaining yourself. You're not a question. You're the answer. A woman who values herself doesn't need to convince anyone. She shows it by walking away when she's not respected. He will remember. The girl who didn't beg, who didn't call, who didn't fight for crumbs, but instead rebuilt herself in silence. While he was watching your stories, you were writing a new chapter. Elevate your circle. Be around people who inspire you, who see your worth, who speak life into you. And cut off the ones who only drain your energy. Be unpredictable. Not dramatic, not manipulative, but unapologetically evolving. Let them guess your next move, because even you don't limit yourself anymore. Chase purpose, not people. When you have purpose, passion follows. When you have vision, men become details. When you have drive, heartbreak becomes a lesson, not a curse. Be the woman who inspires others, who lifts her sisters, who speaks truth but keeps boundaries, who is kind but not naive. He will never forget. The way you carried yourself with grace in chaos, the way you walked away. Without hatred, without revenge, but with dignity. Don't pose to prove, pose to express. Your happiness isn't a competition. It's your new standard. He will remember. The girl who stopped waiting, who outgrew him, who stopped crying and started creating. She became her own rescue story. She became her own hero. Invest in your dreams, learn a new skill, travel, write, build. Become a woman so full of life that no man can ever say he was your only happiness. You are the source, not him. He will remember when he sees you on a billboard, or hears your name in a room full of success, or sees your book in a store, or watches you love someone else, someone who loves you better. But even if he forgets, you will remember that you were brave, that you healed, that you grew, and that you refused to shrink just to fit his comfort zone. Don't become smaller so others can feel bigger. Don't dim your fire to make others shine. You were born to blaze. The world won't forget a woman like you. Not when you rise, not when you lead, not when you inspire. He will remember The way you stopped looking for him and started looking within. The way your silence told him you lost the best thing that ever happened to you. So keep glowing, keep growing, keep building, keep living. Not for him, not for the world, but for you. Because a woman on fire needs no one's permission to burn bright. Let your scars speak of strength. Let your eyes shine with clarity. Let your presence be your power. And if he comes back with apologies and regret, just smile, because now he is a chapter, but you're writing the whole book. This is how you become unforgettable. Not by holding on, but by letting go. Not by asking, but by choosing. Choosing peace, choosing worth, choosing you. The next time he thinks of you, he'll feel the echo of your strength, the brilliance of your silence, the power of your reinvention. He will remember the day you stopped needing him and became everything he could never forget. So rise, Queen, not for revenge, not for his memory, but for your own legacy. Because you're not a maybe. You are not a backup. You are not someday. Let me tell you a secret. The glow up isn't about makeup. It's about energy. The energy you bring into a room, that untouchable, radiant confidence. That's what they never forget. Not the dress, not the selfies, but the woman who owned herself. You don't need revenge, you need results. Let your life become the answer to every what if, every you'll never make it, every she wasn't enough. You're not here to be remembered by just one man. You're here to leave a mark on the world, the kind that echoes in boardrooms, stages, and souls, not in someone's inbox, not in someone's late-night regrets. So rewrite your story, not as a victim, but as the main character. No more waiting, no more wondering, no more blaming yourself for how they treated you. You deserved better, and now you will give it to yourself. Rise without rage, shine without seeking approval, laugh without looking back. Cry if you must, but cry forward. Don't drown in the past. Swim toward your future. They said you were too much. No, you were just too real, too deep, too bold. And that scared the shallow. Let them go. Let the door close. Let the silence teach you that not everyone deserves your heart, or your time, or your magic. You're a woman with fire in her veins. Don't waste it proving your worth to someone who couldn't see it. Be selfish. Yes, yeah, be gloriously selfish with your peace, your body, your energy, your space. Protect it like a crown because you earned it. You bled for it. You cried for it. You rose for it. He will remember the version of you that always gave. But he'll ache for the version that finally stopped. That version of you. She's a legend now. Don't wait for closure. You are the closing chapter. Signed with grace, sealed with growth. And when he calls, don't answer. Not with words. Answer with your life, your peace, your joy. Build the life you once begged someone to give you. And watch how they wish they stayed. Remember this, he didn't break you, he exposed you. To yourself, to your power, to your potential, to your strength. That heartbreak, it was a spark, and now you're on fire. Build a vision so strong that his memory becomes a whisper. Create art from your scars. Paint your pain into purpose. And when people say, she's changed, say, thank God I did. Because the old you would have settled. But this new you, she's unshakable. If you want him to remember you, forget him and remember yourself. Build your confidence like a cathedral, brick by brick, silence by silence, win by quiet win. And when you walk into a room, let your energy announce, a queen just arrived. Real love will never require you to shrink or beg or question your worth, but until it finds you. You love you, you choose you, because you are not waiting to be remembered. You're busy becoming unforgettable. There's no revenge greater than success, no silence louder than peace, no closure better than glowing up. Don't compete, just create. Don't chase, just climb. Don't beg, just become. Be the woman they pray they never lost. You're not just a chapter in his story. You are your own book, and baby, it's a bestseller. This is your era of becoming, of blooming, of breaking patterns and building empires. Watch how many people suddenly remember you when the world starts recognizing your light. But by then, you'll be far ahead. Because you didn't wait, you evolved. You're a storm, a sunrise, a revolution. He will never forget you, because he never truly deserved you. But you will forgive, you will fly, you will flourish. Keep your head high, keep your standards higher, keep your boundaries made of steel, and walk like a woman who finally realized she was the blessing all along. Say it out loud. I'm not replaceable. I'm not disposable. I'm the woman he'll never find again. And you're right, he won't. Because you're rare, you're royal, you're ready. Now walk away like the storm you are. Let your silence become his biggest memory. Let your growth become his biggest regret. And never look back. Because queens don't chase. There comes a moment in every woman's life when she stops crying, stops asking, stops waiting, and starts becoming. That's when the world changes. Not because they gave her power, but because she finally claimed it. You are not the girl he once knew. You're not the girl who forgave too easily, or loved too recklessly, or waited too patiently. That girl is gone, and in her place, her force has risen. A woman who knows her worth is the most dangerous woman of all. He will remember the way you smiled in the storm, how you stayed graceful in chaos, how you walked away with class. You didn't break. You broke free.